To work at the Puddle Car Wash in Boulder. Those guys, somebody at that university was just robbing those gloves by the boxes. I must have had 20 of those pairs of boxes at the gloves at the house. Not boxes, I'm sorry. 20 of those gloves, and they were like those black gloves that the receivers wear.
Yeah.
Everybody at the car wash wore them. And the fucking people from the university would come there and go, why does everybody... Did we pay for these?
University of Denver all over the fucking...
No, Boulder.
Boulder, yeah.
Boulder. So Boulder had them, and they had them like in home colors, I think, like black and gold. I don't know. Like if they saw you with like the gold ones, people would say, don't let them see you with the gold ones. But in those days, that's how those students, that's how those football players made a living.
Yeah.
They stole shit and sold it. Memorabilia, statues.
What are you using them for at the car wash, though?
What do you mean?
Well, why
you got to keep your hand.
You got to keep your hands
dry.
So you would wipe
rags,
the cars down, and then just to be cool, if you were standing like me, I was a fucking salesman at the car wash. I was no fucking. I had dried windows for about a week, and that was it. That was a horrible job.
Yeah,
horrible.
Yeah.
I got that job like November 28th. And I kept that job till like fucking January 10th, and then right before the Super Bowl, I got indoors at a detail body shop. But I was at the Puddle out there. I started.
It's cold too.
And I had a license, and they wouldn't let me drive. Like
why?
There was a kid they paid just to drive.
To pull the cars out, put them into spots. So you can set
and he
up.
was Mr. Cool. He had the hat, like everybody knew who he was. He had
Did you have to crack him off pieces of your tips?
Fuck that. I would steal tips. Anybody who gave me money, I belonged to me, bitch. If I saw you out there with $2 and a ticket, I'd work my angle so I was right there. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I put $1 in, sometimes I keep $1, you know. There was always an angle there. That was a sad thing. There was always everybody was fucking stealing. That place must have made millions of dollars, because when I was a kid and I worked there, I found out shit that everybody was robbing that place. It's amazing.
Dude, their car washes are a really great business to just make money.
Oh, it's a cash business. It's a cash cow. My friends had one in Hoboken when I was growing up. It's a cash cow. And if you get it, the salesman is the whole thing.
Really?
That guy at the window, see the ones around here, those guys, why would you hire these Mexican dudes if they can't speak
Which
English?
one do you want? Yeah.
They give
me the regular.
Give me the deal.
You sure you don't want the
$16.95, dog? I would work you for pieces.
$4 extra, you get the whole tires
listen,
done.
Dog, I'm gonna give you the car wash. The basic car wash is shit. It's $6.95. I'm gonna charge you $6.95 for the basic car wash, but I'm also gonna do this. I'm gonna throw the wax in. I'm gonna throw the rust inhibitor, which was nothing. Rust inhibitor is like fucking
whatever
piss.
The spray that they spray out is
under the car to shield it against salt and rock.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spray stuff on your rims. I'm gonna arm roll it in and out nice. I'm gonna try. I would work them.
Mm-hmm.
Let me throw in this. Let me throw in that, because you figured out what costs nothing. What costs nothing. I went to the boss one day and go, let me ask you a question.
What can I throw in here and make people
No. I didn't even ask them because they're too stupid.
Yeah.
They're still working in the 70s. I had them show them Joey Diaz style. You know what I'm saying? Joey Diaz style is taking it from a different perspective. When you sell cars in Denver, Colorado, you go for gross. What is gross? The amount over the invoice. If the sticker says $20,000 and we own the car for $17,500, I make a living off me making you believe that car's worth $20,000. Mm-hmm. If I sell you that car correctly, you're going to get for a little discount, just to let your friends know. But if I sell that car correctly to you, and if I show you the lighters, and I take an hour with the bell, look at this blinker. This is worth $2,000 right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you sell the car with value, you could make gross. In New York, it's such a whore town. When I didn't work for the Potamkins. The Potamkins were the thieves in New York City. But there was these the Potamkins, that. Whenever you open up the Daily News, Potamkin always got a Cadillac on special. $199 down, $199 a month. Wait till you get there. You leave there with $300 a month and a fucking beat in the black eye. You were there for 18 hours. Your mother bought a car. They use your son's social. They don't give a fuck over there at Potamkin. At least that was how it was 20 years ago. That's where you went to work when you wanted to make money and not have a soul. There was a lot of those places. Douglas Toyota, when I worked at Douglas Toyota. Listen, in 87, 88, 90, 91, there were salesmen making $12,000 a month. These guys were making $8 an hour. People like 12 grand a month, Joey. I make that selling shoes. Yeah, listen, these guys would either be robbing people or making $8 an hour.
Yeah.
They're making $12,000 a month now. Those guys have no conscience. They yes you to that, then they give you to a closer. That's the place to sell. Douglas, if knowing what I know now, I'd be, anybody who's 21, call me. Go to Douglas. If it's still line of closer,
really, you just get them wet and then
you got
hand them
no
over
responsibility. How you doing, Steve? What's happening? Boom, boom. What are you looking again? I'm telling you, I want to sell it. I really enjoy. Listen, let's do it. Let me ask you a question. Are we going to buy a car today? Or are you shopping? Well, I have to. No. Before I put you in the car, are you considering? Because I'm going to work hard for you. I'm going to fight this guy here. This is Trump's nephew. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go in and hit him with a stick. No protesting. Don't tell nobody. You take him for the ride. You bring him back. Blah, blah. In New York, you don't make money from that. You make money from accessories and financing.
Oh, the up packages and stuff?
The rims, the fucking
the
alarms.
things that come out on the sides
yes!
you get into.
Alarms, the things on the side.
I bought
and
the TVs in the back.
They give you a taste of financing in New York.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people
they want the
do,
whole package.
So they want you to sell financing from the jump. How are you going to pay for this, Steve? A credit union? What's the rate of your credit union? I'm sure we work with 100 banks. If your credit's solid... I know 100 people.
We work with 100 banks.
Yeah, 100 banks. I put one fucking button in now, and it's like utopia. It's like if you want a hooker and you press a button now, 22 fucking hookers will pop up on your computer. Same thing. I got 100 fucking banks. And you tell them to give you your rate. You're going to lie, and I'm going to lie. You're going to say, it's 9, but you're going to say, about 8.5. I'll beat it. What if I got you 8 today, right now, with the low down payment, let you keep 1,000? Use it for your son's fucking football team. Give it to the nun. Let her show you a little nunly pussy, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh my God. The nunly pussy. That's a new one.
It's a nun's pussy.
So you made money off a percentage on that shit.
So how?
God damn.
So how do you make money if you're the before the closer? Like, do they have to sell the car, or are you just getting paid just for doing that?
Okay, for the closer to come in, you have to get a commitment.
Okay,
what's the commitment? Steve?
I'm going to buy this car.
Steve. So you want to do $300 a month? Boom.
I really didn't say I want. 270 is what I really want to do. But
2,000. All I got to do is this. I got to get you the down payment you want, the price on your trade that you want. That's all I got to do.
You get me that, and then we'll do this car. And then he'll.
I have you sign all 4 boxes. I get a credit card from you, and I bring it to a closer. I wish this fucking animal luck, and I sick him to a guy who's been beating women for the last 30 years of his life.
2 divorces.
Yes, 8 divorces. He doesn't.
That's 8th in his softball team.
Yeah, fucking 6 rehabs. Robbed one of them at gunpoint. This guy comes in and just torments you to death. And then he brings you to...
You need the gas and go package?
I got
the gas and go package.
And then he brings you a chick that does the whole introduction to the car. So you already sold another car. You're a king. By the time that guy goes to F&I and then to the... they call it, in those days, they had girls. Hot girls that would show you everything about your car. Explain the lease or the payment plan, who you paid it to.
Yep. They don't have that anymore.
Yes, they do.
Well, not at the Volkswagen in Panorama City.
Well, because it's very... when you have that last customer service rep, they make sure that you... Listen to how slick these dealers are. They make sure that when you get your customer rating, you bring it back to them and let them fill it out. And I'll not only buy you a tank of gas, but I also throw those rims you like that. Because that's the most important thing. The customer service index is the most important thing, and the most important thing to white people. Because if white people go on there and they see your customer service index is down, they don't do business with you.
Wait, this
certain
is Yelp.
white people
this is Yelp.
not
before Yelp.
No, this is before Yelp.
It was almost like, what was that service? Business, consumer business.
Yeah, this was before Yelp. No. And they still got it now. When you buy a car, a dealer will send you a fucking thing because that score lets you know whether you'll get certain cars. If you treat your customers shitty, they ain't gonna send you all the cars you want. They're gonna give you a shitty fucking allotment of cars. They're gonna send you red cars and orange cars, convertibles.
The lime green one, that
nobody fucking wants. So that's that. You have to have a high customer rating now, man. You really do. It's got to be like extraordinary. When I do business with this Subaru, they go above and beyond. That's why I've gotten 4 cars from them. I'm on my 4th or 5th or 6th car from the Valley right there.
Yeah.
Van Nuys. Bruce, he comes to my shows. He calls, That's why. I just call him and go, I'm coming up. When? Thursday at 3. Have a car ready for me.
Let's
He's
do
there.
it.
Boom. I walk in, no down payment. Because I just go from lease to lease to lease.
Yeah.
I'm an American dog. When I sold cars, I learned more about life than anything ever. There's certain companies you work with that you tell them, I'm going to pay this down payment one time, but I'm going to get one of these every 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm just coming in. I'm going to call you at 1. I'm going to pick the car up at 4. It's washed. It's filled with gas. I signed 4 papers. That's what
I'll
happens.
see you in 3 years.
After a while, they'll know. You just tell them.
Yeah.
That's how I want to do business. Listen, whatever. And you're a valued customer. You're always going to get a lease from them every fucking 3 years. You're going to go to their service department. You're going to work it. They work with you, bro.
I've always bought cars. I've never leased a car.
No more. That ends. That ends now.